All right, Mr. Speaker, let's turn to some accomplishments that have actually passed out of the House this week. I mean, this reconciliation, we've been talking about this for months, and as you said, it may be coming to a culmination very soon. But in the meantime, you've been doing other pieces of legislation. In fact, this week addressing something that most people aren't aware of, but it is a significant and serious issue, and that is what the Chinese Communist Party is doing in terms of organ harvesting. Congress addressed that this week.
We did. Great piece of legislation by Congressman Neil Dunn out of Florida, who's a physician. What we recognize is a big problem from China. You know, they're dramatic human rights abusers, and it's really disgusting what's happened. But they take religious minorities like the Uyghurs, which is a Muslim population, and they harvest their organs by force, and they sell them on a black market. It sounds like something out of a science fiction film, but it's true. And it's become a big market. And so Congress obviously has a moral responsibility to ensure that, taxpayers of this country have no part in that whatsoever. And so this legislation will block that. What it will do is prohibit any federal reimbursement for organ transplants or related medical services for any organ that's origin cannot be traced. We have got to make sure that organs that are being used for life-saving procedures are not coming from someone else's life who was ended. And that's what China's been doing. The Chinese Communist Party is an evil regime, Tony, and we got to make sure we have no part in that.
Yeah, we've been, I tracked this back when I was on the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, because there is a religious component here, as the Uyghurs are a minority in China. Also, the Falun Gong were also being targeted for these organ harvesting. And it's, when you read the testimony that's actually come out of Great Britain, it's quite disturbing to see what's happening there.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.